Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy G. Today, we're in Stockton with the Crips.
And blood. And blood.
Oh, and blood? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy G. Today, I'm in Stockton with the Crips and the blood. Hello, folks, my name is Tommy G. And today, I'm in Stockton with some esteemed gentlemen.
The grab gang, nigga. Grab gang, nigga. Double D, nigga. Grab gang, nigga.
725. 3Z, nigga.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
When the police drive by and they see you, what do you think they think?
I couldn't tell you.
You look like you're ready for a mission.
Nah, hell no.
Stockton, California has long had an infamous reputation for their street gangs, and in fact, the city website says that there is not one neighborhood that is completely free of gang members or gang activity. So let me take you up to speed on how this came to be. Let's take it back to the late 80s in Los Angeles, where gangs like the Bloods and Crips were strongly established. You see, this was during the era of the war on drugs, and police here imposed a swift crackdown on gang members, causing thousands of them to relocate to places like Stockton, either to avoid LA's law enforcement or to start a new life after being released from jail. And it didn't take long for the gangs to set up shop in Stockton. By the early 2000s, the Bloods, Crips, and Norteños all had turf here, and by the mid-2010s, the Stockton police said that there were more than 70 gangs operating across the city. And fast forward to today, Stockton's still rolling deep with gangs. Just recently, there was a massive initiative, Operation Boogeyman, where law enforcement targeted EBK, short for Everybody Killa, a gang that police called one of the city's most dangerous. And in this operation, dozens of gang members were taken down in that sweep. So today, I'm linking up with a Crip set right here in Stockton, one that has an interesting mixture of Asian and black cliques, and together we will visit a few active battlegrounds of gang territory in the city. But first, a quick word from our sponsor. Folks, there are a lot of you out there that play games on your phone. But what if I told you there's a way to play games on your phone and make a little bit of money? Now, you're not going to retire off this, you're not going to get rich, but this is a few extra bucks you can make by playing games on your phone. Here's how it works. There's an app out there, you download the app, they want you to test out games, and they pay you for testing out the games. The creators of the app want me to tell you that if you make in-app purchases, that you actually level up quicker and you get reimbursed and paid faster. This is something that you like to do. You're sitting on the toilet playing games. You're on break at work playing games. You play games on your phone, you're not making any money. Here's a way to make a few extra bucks. It's to either scan this code or download the link in the pinned comments or description. So folks, if this sounds like a good fit for you and your lifestyle, go ahead, download it, and get started. And now folks, let's get to Stockton. Let's talk to the Crips. Folks, we're in what they call NorCal. And the place that we're going to today is not a tourist destination for most. It's the nitty-gritty city of Stockton, famous for the Stockton slap. I hope no one gets slapped today, or we don't see anyone get slapped today, because I'm a man who likes peace. And I think I wore the right colors today, so we'll see you at the scene. I came across this Crip set while I was scrolling YouTube one day, and I found this artist that goes by Bands, and he sounds like this.
With some niggas ain't no coming back. Over Nano, I won't play it, niggas know it's that.
I came to learn Bands was arrested in early 2025 on a murder charge, so he wouldn't be able to meet up for an interview, but his younger cousin Nano, another up-and-coming rapper, said he could link up and he would bring a lot of guys outside. But knowing recently that Stockton police have been cracking down heavily on gangs, I was curious to see how many guys would show up and wondered if they'd be camera shy. And folks, for context, we were meeting with this crew at Matty Harrell Park, a stronghold in the area for Asian gangs. What's up, brother?
How you doing, bro?
Good to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you, bro. Nano, bro.
This is a nice automobile, by the way. My
yeah.
Chevy Cruze is not stacking up to this.
Oh God! Oh, these my private drivers, man.
Oh yeah,
You gotta keep escort around, man. They got their license, they got their CCWs around here, man.
Okay, tell the people, where are we right now?
We at Matty Harrell Park, for real. The home of the slums. On God, this where it all started, for real.
And what is Stockton known for?
We really blackball, for real. We ain't get a shed of light till recently. Like I want to say like 2018 to now, probably when Nell first kicked off with the rap shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give a few niggas credit. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0 Everybody, look, they coming from that way.
We doing anything wrong that we gotta be worried about?
No.
Nah, we right
good,
here.
we good.
Everything accounted for. They just, you feel me?
Keegan can be the fall guy. He'll just confess to whatever crime it is, and he'll just.
Whatever happened, I did it.
Man, we just right here doing our thing.
Look, they on the side, bitch ass shit.
Would you say you're good at spotting police cars?
Yeah, we be
Hell
on
yeah,
shit.
hell yeah, for sure. I spot them black and whites for sure. It's where it all started, bro. From all the way down to the A Street, all the way down that way. A Street, all the way down that way, all the way to on the other side of the A across the tracks. On God, shout out my flies for sure. 3Z.
They're acting. You can tell.
I'm paranoid, bro.
Yeah.
I be paranoid, bro. The police. That's the only thing that scare us out here, for real. We ain't ducking nothing, for real. But that's why I literally had to just tuck behind the car, because if they would have seen my face, they would have turned around and came over here and blitzed all of us right now. Now I'm out on 1 bill right now for the Boogeyman indictment. Me, Bands, Dougie 3Z, a couple of other homies and shit. That was 20 man on God.
Were you the boogeyman in this operation?
Nah, hell no.
So how have things changed over time? Like today, it seems like there's a lot of crash outs. Would you say it was like that when you were younger?
How many shit? It's always been
Nah,
gangster.
it is now,
But it's always been gangster shit going on in the city. You feel me? But now, like right now, these young niggas.
Now these young niggas, boy,
It's different. It's different. Yeah.
What do you make of it? Like, what do you think is contributing towards like a crash out era?
The music.
But they not really knowing that shit really not cool, you feel me? Cause if I could go back in time on my mama, I'd take all this shit back, and bro, I'd probably be in sports somewhere, you feel me, playing football or something, you feel me? This shit ain't cool, bro. I lost my blood brother to this shit on guys. RP Spaz. There's 2 ways out this motherfucker, bro. You either gonna make it out, you either gonna be dead, or you either gonna be, you feel me, or you gonna be in jail for the rest of your life, bro. You feel me? You don't want that, bro.
You just got out?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about your time away?
Shit, that shit was bunk. All that shit, man. Fighting every day, like meeting all the Southerners. That shit was weird. Up in that
How long were you away for?
2 years.
And juvenile or adult?
No, I was in prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
So California prison, from what I know about it, when you walk in, you gotta join your car, right? You kind of gotta.
Yeah, you got.
Things get sorted.
Yeah.
So.
I was running NC in there for Northern Crips. Man. That shit was different. I was just, man.
What qualifies as bad paperwork?
Shit, anything bad telling, talk to some youngins, anything like that.
Like chomo stuff?
Yeah.
How bad does a chomo get treated in prison?
You gotta go. That's dead.
Who would you say is the strongest prison gang in California?
Right now, the Southerners got that shit on lock.
Sureños. Are you a gardener? Those are the gardening gloves?
Oh, no, these just gloves I just rock, you feel me? No.
No case, no trace kind of a thing?
Come on, mama. So,
What was the highlight of this last week?
shit, bro, you know. Getting high, brother, I don't know.
How much marijuana would you say you have on a given day?
Shit, for sure, like a half.
A half ounce?
Like a zip.
That would last me
what
like
you say?
4 months. What drives it using an extreme amount?
Feel me? Numb the pain, bro. Dead homies.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, he was outside his house. He was outside his house and someone killed him. It wasn't just something that he could put up, you feel me? It was his time to go and he died. He died in the hood, you feel me?
Isn't it crazy that sometimes someone has to die to bring everyone together?
Man, it's unfortunate as hell, man. What they say, man, they give everyone their flowers after they die. He should have got them before, you feel me? But it is what it is.
Hey, hold on. Let me put brother on the phone real
that's
quick.
brother.
Brother, free yada, nigga. Free the done data. You know what I'm saying?
done data.
Brother got AP in a pen. Where the AP at, brother?
You was just in the Jets last night, man. You was in Sunnydale Projects last night, man. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, it's my brother Yada, man. Free Yada.
Where are you calling from right now?
The penitentiary, man.
I'm in the pen.
Look, he got Rose Gold AP in prison and bust down Cuban.
Who y'all not doing shit
Stop
like
playing
that?
2-4 rings.
Who doing shit like that?
Bust
He getting
down
the look. You
Cuban.
see
Show the
majority
AP
of
on,
us
brother.
iced
Put the
out. He
AP
damn near
on,
got
brother.
the same shit going on.
If you don't do for yours, man, I don't respect it, nigga. On God, nigga.
3Z.
Nigga, kids come before anything, bruh. If you ain't doing for yours, nigga, I don't know where your head at, nigga.
You see, I got
G.O.D.
one right
G.O.D.
here.
nigga.
And that's the most gangster thing I've heard all day. I cannot believe these deadbeat bum fathers out there. It pisses me off. It's ruining this country. If you want to be a real man, you gotta watch out for your kids because who else is gonna do it? I think the car was just a guy with his wife. But it's amazing, like the wrong car drives by and the whole militia is aware of it. I later learned that these guys had good reason to be cautious on two different fronts. First, law enforcement pressure has been very intense. Initiatives like Operation Kryptonite.
A months-long gang sweep in Stockton leads to more than 30 arrests. Police dubbed it Operation Kryptonite Takedown.
And Operation Boogeyman have targeted some of their most well-known members.
Operation Boogeyman is one of the largest gun violence intervention operations in our county's history.
Rappers MB Nell getting picked up in Kryptonite and rapper Bands being picked up in Operation Boogeyman. And if you look at the online speculation, Bands, who has done millions of views on his music videos, may have as many as
1 body, 2 body, 3 body, 4.
Which leads me to my second reason these guys could be on their guard, which is just street politics. Word is, this crew's been beefing with most of the other gangs in Stockton, making everyday things like going to the park or going to a gas station a real risk. People seem extra, I don't want to say cautious or tight, but it feels like people are on guard. Maybe I'll say that. We're rolling out in a little gangster caravan right here. We're probably 8-9 cars deep. And look, I have no idea what it's like to be a kid at war with people that live right by you. But then at the same time, if that's true, why would you post on Instagram where you are? Why would you invite it into your life? I guess like that's one of the biggest threats to what we do is people posting on Instagram where we are when we get there. And we were there for like an hour. If I was a drive-byer, probably be an easy target. But we're heading to another spot and I want to get to know these guys better. After all, Stockton is a very notorious, legendary gangster city in California. So I hope we can cover some more ground.
Hey guys, remember that app from the beginning? Well, we played some games, made some money, got the guys some drinks. Make sure you check it out. Link's in the description.
That was the Asian side we were on?
Yeah, basically, but you know, we all fuck with it. But nigga, I ain't gonna lie now, this the black, like more like the black side right here.
Which side's more dangerous?
They both dangerous. Like
yeah.
we both be in both areas.
This next spot is the neighborhood where the crew's black Crips hang out. And the guy repping this area goes by Boy Gunna 98. He's a rapper that sounds like this.
Was 14 when there was rumors that I popped the West niggas. 15 when mama asked me, did you ever scratch a nigga?
And as far as notable street rap politics go, Boy was dissed in a song by Stockton rapper EBK J-Bell.
This was in the pen with Boy, that nigga was off the spice and they
And while most of us watching this listen to rap recreationally, you can bet that guys like Boy and J-Bo live this gangster life for real, and you can imagine that for every diss line like this, bullets and bodies tend to follow. So where we are now, 10th and O, is a spot notorious for a few reasons. It's deep in Crip territory, a lot of gambling goes down here, and allegedly, it is the site of a Stockton gang murder.
But right here though, on my mama, this fake way to choke city block down there for real, on the other end over there. You feel me?
You guys got a battalion approaching from that angle?
All this shit, we got hella shit going on.
Did all the territory that we went through is all Crip territory? Or did it change through each spot?
Crips, Bloods, Northeast.
What's your personal taste in automobiles these days?
I ain't gonna lie, I really like to stay low key. I have a lot of money either to buy a nigga a foreign nigga or a Honda, and I'd rather pick the Honda before I pick the
You're not
foreign.
an Infinity guy?
Nah, hell no. It's too many of them getting stolen. I don't want to get my shit stolen.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a very personal question. Are you riding around with State Farm, Allstate? Are you an insured driver?
Yeah, I'm an insured driver for sure.
Up to date at the DMV?
Up to date at the DMV for sure, Geico. So that way the whole gang can have insurance.
I have something for you guys.
What you got, bro?
Okay, Hood Hospitality. Usually they bring something like Don Julio, Hennessy. I'm gonna bring a little bit of Suburban Hospitality. So let me pop the trunk, come over here.
Come on, let's pop the trunk. What you got? What you got for us, man?
Okay, so in suburban culture, when you go to someone's house, you bring them a bottle of wine.
Yeah?
This is a nice Chardonnay, all right, which is a white wine.
Tasting like, man, it's white wine?
Yeah. I believe this is also
around, bro.
local vineyards, because Northern California is some of the best grapes.
Any type of alcohol testers and all that, he's the one to test it. Pop that motherfucker, bro. I
got a screw off top.
Preferably he drinks alcohol.
Convenience and usability, you know what I mean? You want to take the first sip?
Let my nigga take the first sip, man. Of course he does. Let my nigga take the first sip. How that shit tasting, brother? Bubbly? Like champagne?
So first, one thing, I'm not a sommelier, which is a wine official taster, but Okay, the grapes seem like the season's been at least mild. The climate's been wild. Let me see.
Who is this? Grab game top hat.
That tastes like freedom.
Take a sip. Take a sip.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I take a sip of this motherfucker.
And also, hey, I want to point out one
I gotta
detail.
smell it first.
For
I ain't
these
gonna
guys,
lie.
look.
You know, I really don't sit there.
What does this start with? What does this wine start with?
Shout out, look, shout out my boy, man. We in the trenches, man. We on 10th and 0 with it, man.
Hey, we got Chardonnay in the trenches right now.
We on 10th and 0 with it, man.
Who would like to test a little bit of the Chardonnay?
That's the Chardonnay?
You want to try the Chardonnay?
Yeah, you can try that.
You ever had a glass of Chardonnay before?
No, I ain't
Okay,
had
so
this. I'll do this one.
Yeah, this is the
We
good
do
stuff.
Bel Air and shit out here. Bel Air, that's on me. Flying piece saucy.
Did you say flying pea saucy?
Mm-hmm.
Sauce, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and agree with that statement. Can you give a flavor description of like how would you rate the grapes? Was the season good for the you know what I mean? Like
it tastes like Bel Air to me. That's like a Bel Air thing.
Is it something that if you had a date you might bring a bottle of this?
Oh yeah, on mama's. I let her get loose off that on me. She can fuck with that.
You know what? Can we point something out that I think is very unique?
Yeah.
That is a tall bush.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah, mama's. That's a long one.
Someone spent years.
I've been here for a long time too.
Probably older than us.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you like to seal the peace treaty of Tommy's with this?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let's have a toast to Tommy.
Yeah. Ah. Excuse me. I have a gift for you. A nice Chardonnay.
Chardonnay?
Yep. This is a very nice white wine that's from the area, homegrown in California.
Homegrown? Where you homegrown from though?
Illinois, Milwaukee.
Is that right? My daddy from Chicago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, would you like to toast a glass with me?
Yeah. I want to toast a glass with you. Oh, this the real mob outside if y'all didn't know. Real mob. You feel me? The mob is outside. Real shit.
Look at that.
Real shit. You feel me? The mob outside.
What do you go by?
KIM. Keep it moving on a bitch or a bitch ass nigga for sure.
What can you tell us about this area?
It's dangerous. Stay dangerous. That's what I can tell you. Stay dangerous out here. While you out here, stay dangerous.
Has anyone not had some Chardonnay that would like to partake?
Yeah, let me have some of that. What is that?
Chardonnay. It's a white wine.
I'd like to partake in this Chardonnay.
Oh, my phone. Okay.
It'll get you buzzing like a bee's nest.
For the dead homies.
Oh, there's a couple people I want to think about too.
Come on.
My childhood dog, he was a good guy. My father was a really good man. I wish to see him again one day. My grandpa.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Miller?
Hey, we coming back. The boys pulling up. We going to the next block.
Commercial break. Yeah, we on commercial break.
Oh, they on us.
Commercial break.
Zoom in on them down there. They watching us.
Okay, but why are we heading out? Is something going on?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the rollers down there. I ain't gonna lie, they watching us. They got drones out. I ain't gonna lie, it's weird shit going on.
Okay, I'm gonna be responsible. Keegan, can you drive? Yeah. All right. So why did we go to a new location?
Sounds like the cops came. So, I don't know, we were just chilling, having a peaceful interview. Guess they didn't see it that way, so. Now we're just following these guys in a fun little caravan. How are you feeling, Tom?
I ain't do shit. Free me. We're almost finished with our mission here in Stockton. Let's do this properly. So I don't know if this is happening in Stockton, but has ice been hitting the area hard?
Hell yeah, we see them everywhere.
What do you think about
They
that?
got little trucks. I think they don't gotta go about it that way. I think that's too. There's people with families. I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's people with families. They can
Yeah,
do all that
I'm very curious who ICE is targeting, because to me, if it's just a hardworking guy that has a family, why are we going after him?
Yeah. Why you going to get him? And you know he live here. This is his land. People don't be having that like that. You gonna go take him, and he doing more than a lot of citizens out here. You feel me?
There's some Latin American gentlemen that are probably doing more work than a lot of us.
For sure. Like,
A man that is doing a tough job, feeding a family, and being a good member of the community. I don't know if that's the person that we need to invest a lot of resources into going after.
No, absolutely.
What does rent go for in Stockton, California?
Oh shit, for a one bedroom about 15 to 1600.
For real.
2 bedrooms, you know, same price everywhere down there.
Do you think that's expensive?
Yeah.
Has that gone up a lot in the last few years?
Oh yeah, hella.
Do you feel like a lot of people are feeling stretched right now in this economy.
We don't get paid enough
we didn't have security
to pay for the rent and shit. So you pay your rent, you just live in Texas. So yeah, it's stressful.
No, we've been bouncing around town, doing a lot of different things, getting a feel for Stockton. What are kind of your final thoughts on this episode?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a movie, for real. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate it for fucking with us for sure, bro, because you ain't have to come out your way to do none of this shit, for real. I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate you like a motherfucker.
I appreciate you. For a lot of what I do, I only have a job because people around the country welcome me into their spot, so I appreciate you. Does anyone have a couple of verses? Anyone in your crew has a verse they want to spit for the camera? Let them know.
What I said, he left his pole out the house he don't deserve to live. Gotta stand over a nigga just to confirm the kill. Seeing that body hit the pavement, niggas knew it's real. And I've been spinning since I was a baby, I ain't knew the drills. My brother died, but I ain't gonna lie, he did all type of shit. Demonic thoughts up in my head, I got all type of skits.
Guys, Nano just dropped a music video and I have it linked in my description. So to help me say thank you for a warm welcome in Stockton, can you please go ahead and blow up his song and comment "Big Dogs Gotta Eat"? Folks, this has been a look into Stockton, California, a notorious city, a lot of crazy shit going on. If you like to support a rapper trying to make it out, make it happen, the video that you're shooting today, the link's gonna be in the description.
My mama, y'all make sure y'all go tap into that shit, Grab Game.
Blow it up, comment "Big Dogs Gotta Eat," and I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. See you next week.
Shout out Tommy
Peace.
G, coming all the way out here, bro. I appreciate that shit, bro.
Folks, I'm looking for your help with a connection. I am looking for an ICE agent, hopefully based in Chicago, but could be nationwide, that I can interview anonymously and they can speak to the tactics, what's going on in this country, and also looking for someone within ICE that can speak to the finances. Because after all, we are the taxpayer. This should be very transparent, but it feels like something is very funky in this country. So I'm looking for someone that can speak on what's really happening so the American people can better understand. Email me at TommyGMcGee123@gmail.com and we will find a more secure way of communicating. Thank you guys. See you next week. Folks, hope you enjoyed this episode. You want to watch another? Here. You want to subscribe? Over here. See you next week.